Alrighty. Howdy neighbors and welcome back to Cooking Companions. Last time we found out we had terrible food management, and now we're trapped inside during a storm. I believe we're going to be on day 5. You go to bed starving. Oh, we're on day 5. Whoopsie. We go from day 5 to day 6. Good morning. Morning. Let me check if the rain has stopped. I can hear it. It's still flooding. What are we going to do? Humans can survive about 2 to 3 weeks without food. Water isn't a concern. Rainfall should end in a day or two, right? Actually, precipitation can occur more than 215 days a year here. But do you really think it'll rain that long? Anatoly. It's been days already. Makes you think it'll stop soon. Relax, everyone. Let's see how long we can ride this out. Fingers crossed it's done by tomorrow. Panic is slowly creeping in. Everyone's looking scared. But you need to survive. Eat them. Karen and Gregor begin to discuss next options. Do you want to speak with Mariah in the kitchen? Or Anatoly in the living room? Think instead about how everything you've done wrong and how you've doomed everyone. I'll go for that option. Could you have rationed the supplies better? Yes. You crushed the numbers one more time. You could have reduced the amount of vegetables used in the stew. But it was their first day. You had to impress them. Is there anything you could have done differently? Probably not. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, Karen. I wonder if they're upset with you. Gregor calls the group over for a meeting. I don't think any of us can take this much longer. Gregor's voice starts to crack. I don't want to ask this, but it's time. One of us needs to go outside to search for food. Oh, he has tears. Manly tears. Everyone is silent. I'll go. Mariah. I used to swim all the time near my house. So I'll probably have the best chance of swimming through floodwaters. No. Let me go instead. You won't get very far if anything happens to your glasses, Anatoly. Blind as a mole rat, remember? That's true, but... little guy. Let me go. Gregor, sounds good to me. Karen! His arms are definitely the longest. He'd probably be the best at climbing trees out of all of us. No, won't be right, Gregor. Let me go instead. I get that none of these options are good ones. But we need to find food or help. Gregor grabs a branch from the woodpile. He cuts it into different measurements. Since we can't come to a consensus, let's draw for it. We'll each pick one from my hand. And the shortest will go outside and search for food. Okay. Seems reasonable. It's gonna be Karen. Watch. So many dots. My oh my. I'm just sitting here looking at dots. You're not worried about drawing. Oh! You saw Gregor cut the branch lengths, so you can tell which is the biggest out of the bunch. You pick it. You watch the others intently. Oh! Will it be Gregor? Anatoly? Karen? Will it be It's Mariah. Because I cut the shortest. Mariah. It's okay. She volunteered. It's okay. I watched Anatoly forge earlier, so I'll know what to look for. Just swim until you find high ground and then scout the area. Maybe you'll find a fish out there. Everyone looks heartbroken. Can, Anatoly, Gregor, I will keep us alive. I promise. She promised. Everyone watches as Mariah leaves the cabin. The silence is deafening. Goodbye. The door shuts behind her. You can faintly hear her yell about how cold the water is. And then silence. Oh no, I don't like that. Oh, fucking God. Mariah has left the cabin. I'm sure we'll see her again. The rest of the group nods. Everyone stays up, waiting and waiting. The sun is completely set. One by one, each person quietly shuffles off to bed. You get ready for bed and easily pass out. You have a strange dream. The two women in front of you could be twins. One of them recognizes you, the other is a guest. You ask the guest to sit on a shovel. Then you try pushing it into the oven. Her legs are so strong. You can't get her into the oven. You curse her repeatedly. Like this, you hiss. You stretch out your legs until your toes are almost sticking into the coals. You feel 4 hands on your shoulders, and both of them push you in. The familiar smell of smoke and burning hair causes you to throw up on the embers. You can't let it end like this. You're at the middle door off the oven, tearing through the wood logs of the cabin. Screaming, you chase the two through the woods. Your burns chill with the wind. The guest looks behind her, and her eyes widen as she sees you. She's terrified. Your fury rips trees out of their roots, soil from the ground, rocks from their pits. You've never been this angry in your entire life. The stamina can't last forever. You're gaining on them as you trample through the field of wheat. The guest throws a piece of cloth behind her. You catch the glint of it in the golden sun. As if magic, the earth splits in front of you, creating a chasm of fire below. You fall into the pit, screaming as your eyes begin to sizzle from the heat. Hellfire fills your lungs. You're unable to scream anymore. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh. Day 6 becomes day 7. Good morning. Do you think she made it to higher ground? I believe in Mariah. Anatoly just keeps on crying, doesn't he? Me too. She'll be fine. Right, little guy? So what do we do now? Just wait? Karen. How long? It's been almost a day since she left. Anatoly and Vicar look nervous. Someone needs to go look for her. We need to wait, Karen. Wait for what? The nearest town is miles and miles away. Waiting is all we can do for now. So it could be days before she gets back. What are we supposed to eat? Mice? Karen, I'm sure Anatoly will agree, but let's discuss next options when we get there. Every waking thought is about food now. I never should have eaten that much. Karen's hands are involuntarily shaking. Gregor and Anatoly just nod in agreement. They don't even need her to elaborate. You're sure Mariah will come back? She promised. Everyone retreats to their areas. What would you like to do today? Well, let's go ahead and talk to Karen. Because she's doing well. So well. I'm sorry, is that... I thought I saw a bone in the floor. Hey. You don't have to lie to me. I know Mariah's not coming back. I don't know where she came up with her being the best swimmer. I guess the only one who would... that would know would be Anatoly. Last summer, Anatoly would watch her swim from the shore. He could have been a lifeguard, such a good swimmer. She never went under, but if she did, he would have pulled her out easily. Why would she lie about something like that? Karen seems to even thought, maybe it's better to leave her alone. Close the door softly. I can't stop thinking about the vegetable stew. I'd be fine with the bread and jam. If I was just strawberries. Ha ha ha. Nobody else laughs. I would kill for the vegetables right now. You would too. I'm gonna try to get some sleep. Good night. Night. You fall asleep quickly, but you only dream about desecrating a corpse. You wake in a cold sweat, in a completely different room. Maybe Mariah came back. Day 7 turns to day 8. Good morning. Karen's looking worse. You cooked for the group today. Oh me, oh my? Cook. I was joking! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! I think it might actually be Mariah. Take out a cutlet of meat and begin to cook it in the oven. You cooked meat? Where did you get that? You ignore Karen's question. What's that smell? Ricker finally gets off the couch. Where did you... They then look at you, salivating. You take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting it into small cutlets. They immediately grab some off the plate, chewing it ferociously. You take a piece and immediately devour it. Do you have any more of this? You explain how the meat is stored securely, hidden, and you can ration better this time. I understand. Thank you. Anatoly runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is... Rigger wanders off, until he returns, looking choked up. I was too weak. Left you some of the meat. Don't fight this, Anatoly. Anatoly takes the cutlet from the plate, turning his back to the group as he devours it. You can hear him crying. Finally, my focus is coming back. I'm going to read some of the books. Keep them occupied, okay? Karen leaves you with the men. Who do you want to talk to? Let's see, we could speak to Puke McGee. Or we can talk to Big Strong. Talk to the puker. You knock on the door first. Anatoly. You slowly open the door. Thanks for checking in on me. Ask if you still feel sick. Not anymore. I think it was a mental thing. Please don't tell me where the meat came from. The less known, the better. You nod. Thank you. You're sure Anatoly will remember that. His squirrel is gone. His squirrel friend. You leave Anatoly and go tidy up some parts of the kitchen. Hours pass. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. What is that? Oh my god, what is that? Ew. Eating will just make them hungrier. It left. It left. It's straight up. Ew. What the fuck? They're fine now, but soon they'll be begging for more. We waited long enough. What's for dinner? You calmly explain that you want to ration the meat better this time, so there will be no dinner. Fine. I understand. Guess I'd rather eat tomorrow than more today. No arguments. Perfect. Everyone decides to call it an early night. You fall asleep instantly tonight. You have a strange dream. You're having dinner with a blacksmith, but he's not touching his food. The only light in the room comes from the oven. He clears his throat, stroking his beard. I can forge anything, he says. Your eye has been giving you issues lately, so you reply. Forge me a new eye, then. You laugh. But then the ropes come out. He ties you to your chair with a long rope to prevent you from struggling. You rip the rope apart without even trying, so the blacksmith uses a thicker rope. No turning back now. He takes the hot poker out of the coals, holding it in front of his face. You can see his beard and his eyes watching you. He slowly brings the poker, aiming carefully for your eye, before plunging it through your skull with a sickening crunch. The force of the blow throws you backward a few feet. You're unable to break the ropes. You vomit all over your chest, as the smell of your decimated eye floods your nostrils. The blacksmith stands over you, spitting on your body. You wake in a cold sweat. Ew. Day 8 becomes day 9. You wake to see Gregor looking at the window. He turns to you, not smiling. You look at the window. Do you notice anything? Sorry, I don't speak this language, but it sounds cool. The flow of waters have receded a little bit, but everyone is still bound to the cabin. The trail used to be completely visible, but it's gone now. Good morning, big guy. Will Mariah make it back? Gregor? This might sound a little crazy, but every night at around 2 a.m. I can hear her outside. She makes this awful gurgling noise, like she's trying to get water out of her lungs. Have you heard her, Gregor? Sometimes when the rain gets faint, I think I can hear her whispering. I haven't heard anything like that. When she's whispering, it's like she's trying to tell you something, right? Oh God! Oh no! Oh no! Gregor, fuck. I don't like it. 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 Hold on. I knew this was gonna be a spooky game, but not this spooky. My mimic here of support is here. Let's do this. Sometimes I hear her crying through the radio. But that's just a broadcast. Right. I don't like the faces. I don't like them. I think we should have another piece of meat for breakfast. We'll step closer to Mariah. It's what she would have wanted. It's gotten into you, Anatoly. Anatoly's eyes look at you, begging. Oh, God. I think I hate this face more than the first one. Bring us another slab. Please. He clearly doesn't have the stomach for it. I can't get the taste out of my mouth. Please help me. Anatoly. Gregor looks pained at Anatoly's words. I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat. I feel like I'm about to have an issue. If you have some meat from your secret hiding place, we cut it into squares, adding it to a boiling cauldron of water. We'll just blend without any seasoning, but you need to serve it up right away. What's taking so long? Boil it faster. Looks almost done. Patience. It's finally finished. You serve the meat in bowls. God, fuck. I don't like it. I don't like it. God fucking damn it. I really don't like it. It's making me very upset. GamesRHard drinks the broth first before swallowing the chunks whole, like a duck does when eating bread. Anatoly creates ripples in the broth with a spoon. He isn't eating. I'm sorry about earlier, everyone. I don't know what overtook me. Mariah. Anatoly begins to weep. Look over at Karen. He didn't notice her even start to eat. There's just an empty bowl now. Oh, why is she mad? Why is Karen mad? What the fuck? Karen is staring right at you. How much more meat is left? Explain how most of it has gone bad. This is the last of it. How could you be so careless again? Remember Karen's knife. You need to think fast. What the hell are we supposed to do now? Wait around again? The storm isn't ending. Clear your throat. Anatoly. Yes? I think tomorrow you should look for Mariah. Or forage for plants outside. I think you should go tomorrow, little guy. Nobody else can identify edible plants like you. Please, Anatoly. You can swim back after a few hours. Gregor's right, Anatoly. Maybe you'll find Mariah out there. I think Mariah's fine by herself. She still hasn't accepted what happened yet. Doesn't need anyone's help. But we need your help, Anatoly. That's right, Anatoly. Please help us. Let me sleep on it, okay? No problem, little guy. Everyone shuffles off to their rooms, reading books or knitting to pass the time. You go to bed ravenous. I still don't speak that language, but I love listening to it right in my ears. Mariah. Something is approaching. I hate that! Onion! Oh, fuck you. Oh my god. Hey! Hi, Onion. Don't be a crybaby. It's just me! Onion! Not going to be very sweet today. I'm worried about Anatoly. He's going to cave to peer pressure. Can you stop him from leaving the cabin? You don't answer, Onion. Please. Don't you trust me? You shake your head. Got a fun factoid for you. Did you know that leaving an unpeeled onion in your room absorbs bacteria? It will help prevent a cold and ward off viruses. It'll also give you ants! Onion. That was a lie. The ants were not. The fun factoid of the myth, people actually believed it in the 1500s. How embarrassing. Who would believe that? Ah ha ha ha. There's even a doctor in 1991 who caused a surge of people believing it. Ah ha ha ha. Anyway. You know what smells like raw onion left in a room? You. It's been a while since your last bath, right? You can't remember. So before I came into the room. Onion! Yikes. So can you stop Anatoly from leaving? I know he has cabin fever, but this is ridiculous. It'll be impossible to stop a grown man from leaving. Onion! Please. We don't need another one stalking the hallways. Tapping on the windows. Crying through the radio. You have the sudden urge to scream. Why do you think I've been using the mouse wheels to get around? Scared to death that I'll run into her. Don't make me entitled to cabbage about you. She could be as mean as potato if you get on her bad side. Onion. Just kidding, she's great. Anyway, when the time comes, just tell Anatoly you care about him and don't want him to leave. Even if it's for me, okay? You can trust me. If you'll excuse me, I need to work on some new ice skates. They're made of butter slices, and I'll get to skate around the frying pan tomorrow.
Onion!
Later. Thanks. Your mind finally managed to forget everything that happened. You fall asleep again, still ravenous. 9. Today 10. Was it day 9? You have a strange dream. God fucking damn it again. Fine. A fox is collecting payment in your living room. How most dreams start. You despise him. So you put 2 dogs at the bottom of the sack, then add 6 chickens on top. The fox smiles at you and leaves. At some point in his journey, the fox will eventually open the sack, and the dogs will tear the fox in half. Filled with such loathing for the fox, you gave him the only things you had for food, all those chickens. As snow piles up outside, you begin to eat whatever you could find. Pillowcases, candles, leather. One day you wake up and you have nothing left to eat. Absolutely nothing. Just an insatiable hunger. 3 days later, you go mad and leave the cabin completely ravenous. A nearby tree looks like charred meat. Your iron teeth cut through the tree bark, tearing your gums apart by the splinters. Your mouth fills quickly with blood. Days later, a deer gallops by. The first creature in the woods to see your corpse. You wake in a cold sweat. Something smells terrible in the living room. Someone puked in the corner. You wipe it up with a rag to save them the embarrassment. Good morning. Good morning, little guy. Well, Anatoly, what is your decision? What is that face? Oh, dear Neptune. Okay. Wow. This is not gonna work out for me. Well, Anatoly, what's your decision? I barely slept last night. Her whispers came through one of the holes in the floor. She kept telling me to come outside. Then you should listen. We don't want to rush you. But one of us puked last night. So that's what that smell was. Anatoly, my patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision. Why so quickly? Because I'm not waiting any longer. You see the glint of Karen's knife under her dress. Best to watch out for that knife. The group disperses. Tensions seem to be rising. I have 1 hour to kill. What do you want to do? Obviously, I'm gonna be talking to Karen. What else would I do? Hello, madam. Hi. Keep this between us. I'm not giving Anatoly a choice today. He's going outside. Did I make myself clear? Yes. Good. Thank you for understanding. Karen cracked a smile. Looks like Karen will remember that. There's a bone under the floor. Our relationship is stronger. Now get everyone together for a meeting. And let's get him to leave. Call everyone together to discuss next steps. Anatoly, you okay, little guy? Anatoly looks pale, like he's about to pass out. Anatoly, have you made your decision? Yeah. I'll help you all out. What perfect timing for lightning. I promise. Thank you, Anatoly. Big tears roll down Vicker's cheeks. I'll miss you, big guy. I'll miss you, little guy. Thank you, Anatoly. I know this wasn't easy, but it's for the best. Karen. Yes. Vigor looks at you expectantly. Did you want to say anything to Anatoly? You say nothing. Goodbye, Anatoly. Goodbye, everyone. Good luck, little guy. Anatoly has left the cabin. More food to come, baby! only have 2 left. The 2 that I was conflicted about in the beginning. See you soon, little guy. I guess all we can do now is wait. Good night. Ken goes to the bedroom to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. Gregor is getting choked up. I didn't tell him. I'm missing him already. Gregor curls up on the couch for the night, turning his back to you. You shut your eyes, quickly falling asleep. You hear scraping from the floor. It's my giant feckin' cleaver. Oh, fucking god. It's a stick in the corner. I don't think I ever saw the stick in the corner. Found you. Ha ha ha. Explain how this isn't a good time right now. There's no laughing matter. I'm worried about Gregor. He installs the tree, but it's done with the brick. What's the root of that? Ha ha ha. Another cornbread classic. You're being very unpopular right now. It's a tree reference, get it? Ha ha ha. Anyway, you need to protect Gregor from the red-haired woman. Cabbage called an emergency jump-in meeting and told me to give you the mission. Watch out for the knife and protect Gregor at all costs. Understood. Say nothing. You're fooling nobody with that act. You've never had hearing loss. Let's go with a non-verbal answer, alright? Protect Gregor at all costs. Aww. I know what I want to say. Nope. Does everyone look like a snack to you? Depends. Ha ha ha. I'm not giving you a choice on this. Let's try that again. God, fucking jackass. You nod. Ha ha ha. It's the least you can do, right? You told Brett that pun doesn't make sense. It actually kinda does. On a roll today. I'll see you around. Brett hops away, squeezing himself through the mouse hole with a small pop. Fall asleep, thinking about what Brett told you. You have a strange dream. God fucking god. It's laying on the table in front of you. You take the glasses off first. Partially cracked and set them down on the workbench. It's so fast with Anatoly. Working your saw. You wrap the cuts in an old newspaper, so it gets soggy immediately. So you begin drying the cuts in a towel before wrapping. Much better. You hear something approaching, so you clench your fist and get ready to strike whatever's coming for you. You wake in a cold sweat. Day 10 to day 11. God, if somebody can translate, that would be amazing. You wake in a completely different place. Did you sleepwalk, or... You found some meat. Everybody's still asleep. It'd be a nice surprise after yesterday's events. You decide to cook breakfast for everyone, cutting each slice fairly thin. Your brownies set in the oven. The smell is unique. Can runs into the kitchen. Oh my. What is that smell? Give it to me. Now. You don't argue. Can grabs the cutlet, burning her hands before bringing it to her mouth. Ugh. She hungrily devours it, barely chewing. She grabs another cutlet off the plate and eats it. You thought she was concerned about rationing. Rigger wakes up from the couch and heads to the kitchen. Oh god. Already? Rigger looks conflicted, but he succumbs to the hunger. They always do. Rigger eats his food in a few bites, carefully grabbing a second cutlet. The tears start streaming down his face, but he makes no sound. You join them in the meal, quickly consuming the meat on the table. I get things straight again. We'll be out of here in no time. No need to ration anything now. Karen is sounding more determined than before. I'm gonna lie down on the couch. Try to get this food down. Gregor crawls onto the couch, turning his back to you. Karen leans in to whisper. I'm glad Mariah and Anatoly are gone. They were stopping us from properly bonding. How did you get so good at it? You tell, Karen. After one bite, it just made me feel whole again. Even with the nightmares, it's worth it. It took a few nights, but I fought back. And now it's all I could think about. I read the book on necropsy. The text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn. Very descriptive. How many years did it take for you to perfect the craft? You tell her. Yeah, right. I used to tell Mariah that you weren't funny, but that's not true. Sorry about that. You've grown on me. Ken pauses, deep in thought. You know Gregor can't swim, right? He'll be the next to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. They always seem to come back, right? In one way or another. Why wait for him to come back? Ken hands you a vial of liquid. I think you know what needs to be done. It's a strong anesthetic. Don't ask me how I found it. I want you to slip this into Gregor's mug tonight. This is for the best. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. All you have to do is stand back and let me work on him. The request is beyond extreme. Will you do this for me? Obviously. I knew you would. Thank you. You nod. She's learning quickly. You definitely think Karen will remember that. We're almost at 5, baby. Let's go. Karen hands you the vial of mysterious liquid, and you add it to Gregor's mug. Gregor? It's been a while since you had some water. Come drink with us. Gregor looks frightened. I can't stop thinking about the little guy. I can't even remember what happened after we arrived, or before we arrived. It just never ends. I miss Anatoly and Mariah. Let us toast to Anatoly and Mariah. They will always be inside of us, Gregor. Oh, you fucking dick. That's a me joke. Can't change that now. Gregor begins to weep. You're right. We're having it raw tonight, Gregor. What? Eating raw meat is one of life's great gambles. Get awfully sick, or... Gregor slowly puts the meat in his mouth, ignoring the smell. He swallows each bite with a wince on his face. Try not to get sick. I'll never forget the first time I met Anatoly. We were kids. I was chopping firewood outside the house. My mouth is like autocorrect. Anatoly brought over a butterfly net filled with them. He introduced himself and asked me if I wanted to hold one of the butterflies. I never held one before. He told me not to crush it between my large paws. He did have miniature hands himself, so I get it. Karen, what did you put in this water? Would you do anything to save your friends, Gregor? Of course. Her eyes start to droop. What the hell was Karen's liquid? I think it'd be for the best to have an early bedtime tonight. Let me help you onto the couch, Gregor. Yeah. Thank you, Karen. Gregor passes out cold. Thank you. I'll do the rest. Even if he screams, please ignore Gregor when he wakes up. Okay? You don't want to interrupt Karen with this. You leave her alone, getting into the bedroom and crawling into the bed Anatoly slept in. He fell asleep almost instantly. Day 11 to day 12. Wake up, sleepyhead. Hi. Why is Mariah in the doorway? Why is the text box different? So many questions. You were having a nightmare. Thanks for letting me practice last night. I think I did a great job. We made us all some breakfast this morning to celebrate. Breakfast? With what? That's a surprise. Gregor already finished his. Took a few hours, but he caved. Come on, let me show you. You get out of bed and head for the living room. No. No. Why? He's a little weak from blood loss, but don't worry. Banish him out like a field medic. What is it, Gregor? Where are my... God, you're stupid. Maybe you spend as much time reading books as chopping wood. But I noticed the pages I was bookmarking in the necropsy book. What are you talking about? I have to spell it out for you. You can't swim. How are you supposed to help us when you don't... Oh, help us out when you'd immediately drown? You'd sink like a log. What? What puts of your limbs away for safekeeping? That leg was pretty tasty, huh? Gregor was pale. You made him eat himself? Oh my god, that's fucked. How's that for a big breakfast? Oh my god, you're fucked. Ha ha ha. And don't try to crawl away. If you leave the couch, I'll end you. I feel like that's gonna be what he wants. Yeah. I don't want any of it to go bad. So we'll have to eat that fresh arm when everything else is gone. Speaking of which, I'm gonna start cooking another chunk. I'll leave you two alone to chat. This has gone too far. Hey. All I wanted to do was keep everyone alive and together. But I failed all that. Are you disappointed in me? No. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Growing up, nobody had to tell me to be big and strong. It just happened naturally. My mother always made sure I never went hungry. Seconds, thirds, fourths, and yet I complained my belly was not full. One day on my way home from school, I was walking by the town inn. I smelled something amazing, coming right out of the pile of trash. I dug through and discovered a bag. They threw away a meal that was fresh out of the oven for some reason. This is what I thought. I became ill with food poisoning. I hugged the toilet and cried for hours. My mother rubbed my back and eventually carried me to bed. I learned nothing from that experience. Like everywhere else, I was just here for the food. I'll never get this foul taste out of my mouth. She's going to keep eating me. I'm sorry. Getting too lightheaded to hold a good conversation. Ha ha. She's going to torture me again. You know that, right? You nod. Gregor grows a little more pale. Can you cover me with a blanket? I've never been this cold. She took too much to begin. Here's what she did wrong. She took too much to begin with. She took 3 whole limbs. That's too much. Too much. And that will involve too much blood loss. The cabin, it chills me to the bones. Or what's left of them. Please, consider it my dying wish. Consider your wish granted. Thank you. Much warmer now. Watch out for that knife, okay? Gregor begins to look at peace. No, come on. I hate it. I hate it. He watches the last of Gregor's air escapes his lungs. What the hell do you think you're doing? I don't want that achievement! God fucking damn it! You tell Karen that Gregor gave up. You could have kept him alive for another week. What is wrong with you? No matter. Plenty of food left now. Karen leaves you alone. You head to the kitchen and try to find the other remains. Gregor. Look around the pile of dishes and your mind starts to wander.
Hello!
Hello! Let's play hide and seek. Okay, I'm not a fan of the new trumpet music, gotta say. Not my favorite rendition. There's 5 of us to find. Can you find all of us? The red-haired woman should know where the basement key is. And I bet one of us is hiding down there. She's whittling something in the rocking chair right now. So watch out for that knife. Probably best to avoid the knife. Wait. Isn't that your knife? Why did you let her have it? You shrug. As leader of the Champettes, it's important you find all of us. So please, don't forget any of us. Good luck. Cabbage rolls away and tries to hide. Red Cabbage want to play hide and seek right now. You have been neglecting the Champettes lately. Couldn't hurt to play along with them, right? You go talk to Karen in the living room. Looks like Karen's just slicing at a block of wood. Gregor's remains have been stored for safekeeping. Scrubbed all the blood out of the couch to save you the trouble. Can I help you? What are you whittling? Oh, what a knife! Do you want one? Yes. Give me 5 weeks. I'm behind schedule right now and you're wasting my time. Scram. You feel a sense of deja vu. Are you leaving soon? There's your keys probably in the kitchen. Go back if you get lost. You think Karen and head to the kitchen. Thankfully, there's not too many places for Cabbage to hide. Where do you want to check first? Cupboards. You open a few drawers. They're empty. They must have been full of dishes. They must have been full of the dishes that are piling up. Yikes. You open another. This one has a little dried blood in it. This drawer is empty too. Are all of these empty? More empty cupboards. This would have been great places to store spare meat. You completely missed underneath the sink. On the left side, the letter L is engraved. Who wrote that? Behind the woodpile. There's nothing but cobwebs. Thankfully, no spiders. Actually, there's more behind the woodpile. Quite a few rat droppings. So there's a good collection of cobwebs and rat droppings now. Your dust is pretty thick back here too. Cobwebs, rat droppings, dust. This should really be cleaned. Yep, still filthy back there. You definitely aren't cleaning anything up back here. You need to find Cabbage. You need to find Cabbage. Notice the engraving on the cabinet wall with an X in the center. There's treasure here. Here's some rustling around. Yay! You found her. She always picks the same hiding spot.
Whee! Cabbage!
Whee! You found me. Well done. As leader of the Champettes, getting through mouse holes is a chore.
Cabbage.
Can't find any Champettes to push me through. So I guess you'll have to help me out. Cabbage has joined the party. 4 Champettes to go. What's next? Glad you asked. Keep it up. We remember the Champettes in no time. You asked Cabbage about the basement key.
Cabbage!
Did you forget again? It's right in that nasty oven. There's nothing but a big pile of ashes in the oven. You found the basement key.
Yeah!
There it is. It's the room where we found Potato. Should find the cauldron for the other one. You got the basement entrance key. Let's go find Onion. He's hiding in the bedroom. She's making hide and seek far too easy. Champettes!
Help!
Find Onion. Champette rolls down the hallway. Gonna have to find Onion, right? explore the bedroom. Well, what the fuck? I didn't feel like I earned that. Found him. Don't be a crybaby, it's just me.
Onion!
Onion! Today,
Onion!
I'm sweet as a sugar cane.
Boy!
Honest. Wow, your breath stinks. Drenched head to toe in sweat, too. Smell you coming a mile away.
Onion!
Gross. Were you scared of that red-haired woman or something? We told Onion the truth. Whoa!
Boy!
Sounds like I missed some messed up stuff. You get a pass. Sorry to hear about Mariah, Anatoly, and Gregor. But yikes!
Boy!
That's 3 people gone in less than a month. Not as bad as 5 people in one night, though, right?
Onion!
I'd probably lose my lunch if I had to see that again. Anyway, didn't mean to be rude. I got your back. Onion has joined your party.
Hello!
Hello! Glad to have you join us, Onion.
Boy, boy!
No problem. There's nothing else to do today. That's not true. I heard bread making noise in the living
Boy,
room.
boy!
You know how loud it can get.
Cabbage!
Bread. The one and only. Chompettes.
Hell!
Let's move out. Party is quickly expanding. 3 chompettes left. You're getting a terrible headache, and your face is feeling numb, and your legs aren't moving. Oh well. You do some time breathing exercises for a few minutes. That seemed to help. You suddenly feel a second wind coming on. Time to get that bread. You proudly stretch into the living room, happy to be alive. Bread. You hear bread coming out from the mouse hole. He's taking a sweet time. Found me. Everyone's secretly favorite chompette, bread. Don't you loaf me. Ha 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 ha. My cousin Cornbread taught me that one. He has hundreds, no thousands of terrible puns. He's my role model. So, what do you need? You told Brett about gathering the chompettes together. That's a pretty crummy idea. Remember what happened last time? With Potato? I mean, we all chose to be in the drawer, but this... You're going against the whole grain here. Do you really think we want to go back downstairs?
Cabbage!
Bread! We need your help finding Potato.
Onion!
Mr. Big Guy, come help. I would never let the chompettes down. Ha 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 ha. No need to pass my culinary quiz, I'm coming with you. Bread has joined the party. That's great, Bread. Glad to have you on board, Bread. Of course. Wait. Are you drooling? All 3 chompettes are staring at you.
Boy!
Are you thinking of eating us? You accidentally lick your lips.
Cabbage!
Cabbage! Snap out of it. You already ate. We're no good for that. You glutton. Did they pass out? Holy cow, get them up. So heavy.
Oi!
You stumble to your feet. Let's go find Raspberry and never speak of this again.
Boy, boy!
I think I heard her roll... Oh, I think I heard her over by the basement door. Perfect. Chompettes. Mosey out. You have 3 chompettes in your party. 2 more to go. Your head feels like it's going to crack open. Your hands have gone completely numb. This one is lasting longer than the others. Focus on wiggling your toes for a minute. You didn't pass out cold on the floor! Woo! 2 more to go. You go check out the basement door. Oh, that's good. Where is she? You feel a chill run up your spine. Goosebumps are all over your body. She's here. The rest outside turned silent. You can hear a pin drop. You can almost hear her breathing. You feel the sudden urge to scream. You can't sneak up on me. Don't ever try that again. Surprise! Found you, Raspberry.
Raspberry!
Oh, wow! It's very nice to see you, Cabbage. We couldn't leave you behind, Raspberry.
Oi!
Honest. We need help finding Potato. Our combined chump at detective skills say he's in the basement. Oh yeah? Let's find Potato and get out of here. Raspberry has joined the party. One more to go. Don't worry, the basement's already unlocked. Ah, crap. Red-haired woman is coming over here. Trumpets! Let's hide out. The four trumpets quickly escape. You pretend to be studying the basement door. You hear Karen creeping up behind you. Found you. You see the knife at the corner of Karen's dress. I don't know if I can wait any longer. Show me where you keep hiding the meat. Let's tear them apart piece by piece. Just like Gregor. Karen looks like she's ready to burn the knife new. What do you do? What do I do? Because no one's gonna believe this. So I guess this. So that's why it's locked. Open it. I have to see the room. You unlock the basement door. Thank you. I'll bring you some cutlets, and we'll have a great dinner. Okay? See you soon. Karen descends the staircase into darkness. You locked the basement door? Did you? Did you just lock the door? You look at the screams of rage and bargaining. Give enough time, they will end. You crawl into bed and go to sleep. Day 12 to day 13. What the fuck? You slept in today. The pounding has completely stopped. You really need to go to the bathroom. You decide to open your eyes. Right here, Monstov. You sleepwalked to the bathroom last night. The glow of the candle is oddly comforting. Fuck. The candle blew out. And the door is locked. You find a flashlight in the corner of the bathroom. You turn it on. Tutorial. You're in the dark, but you're not alone. Click on objects around the bathroom and get more information or find hidden clues. If you're stuck, just wait a little bit to see the glint of objects to inspect around the restroom. Just move your cursor to search the room. Okay. The bathtub is filthy. It'll need more than a little elbow grease to get the stains out. There's a note underneath the bathtub. May 4th, 1794. And this notice shall serve as a summons to the Zakopane courthouse. You are being accused of the following crimes. 1. Public disturbance. 2. Foul language and demeanor. 3. Refusal to testify at previous court cases. 4. Refusal to agree to a search warrant of the property. Your hearing is scheduled for October 20th. Failure to attend will result in your immediate arrest and penalties up to hanging. Sincerely, Judge... Constanci? Louise. You take the court summons letter with you. Asshole. Someone forgot to restock the toilet paper. Beyond disgusting. It's truly the scariest thing you've ever seen.
Hello!
Hello! Are you locked in the bathroom again? I'm talking about the candle being blown out. Ha ha ha. Maybe you just need to try wiggling it a little bit. And unlock the bathroom door. Sometimes the simplest method is the best one. Now, if you'll excuse me, to conduct the next secret trumpet meeting. Later. You quickly make your escape. Well, getting locked in the bathroom was enough excitement for one day. Get under the covers and quickly fall asleep. Day 13 to day 14. Wake up, sleepyhead. Ken. Ghosty. It's your imagination again. Ken can't still be alive, right? Bitch. Somebody's at the door. You grip the doorknob tightly, getting ready for what's next. Were the eyes mouths? Is that what I just witnessed? I'm gonna end the episode here. Oh my god, okay. Well, this has been a gas. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you later.